All right, everybody. I have an absolutely beautiful car here. I really like these Passats, and I like this one in particular because this is a 2001 Passat V6, but this is the 4motion, meaning this has all-wheel drive. Just a terrific running, great looking, low mileage car. As you can see, it's only got 108,092 miles, which means this thing's good for a long way. And it's a fun car to drive, and it's a nice car, and I'm gonna go over it with you. Let me start her up for you. She starts right up, of course. And the first thing you're gonna notice once it all happens is that all the lights are out. There's no check engine lights, no warning lights. I mean, other than telling you the luggage compartment's open, which it is, because I opened it up to show you guys. That green light just tells you got to put your foot on the brake like that to take it out of gear. This is just a terrific car. Tons of options. It's loaded to the hilt, and I'll go over what I can right now. Right rear window, down and up. Right front, operates as it should. Come on around to the back. Left rear. Left front. One thing that's really cool about this car, if you'll notice, airbag there. There's an airbag there. I think there's one in the seat. There's the dual front airbags. This thing is loaded with airbags. It's got the home link transmitter, you know, for programming in your garage door opener. Oh, here, sunroof. Open that up. There you go. Power tilt and slide, of course. Close that. There you go. And of course it has the sunshade that you can close it up if you want. Leather interior, and the interior is spectacular on this thing. Beautiful, beautiful condition. There's your passenger seat, as you can see. There's the floor. Very nice, very clean condition. AM/FM cassette. I don't think there's a CD changer in this, but turn that on. It's the monsoon, whatever that means. Of course that works. Oh, horn works. Wipers over here. There you go. Now I know everything works in this car because I have driven it, as you can see indicated there, 605 miles. That's how much I love this car. I've actually driven it a lot. I love the 5-speed automatic transmission. It gets you pretty good gas mileage. I love the leather heated seats, which I think is one of the better things, especially in the winter time. This even has the auto stick, or whatever Volkswagen's variant of it is. It's like a pseudo manual transmission. It's got the what you call it here, the automatic day-night mirror. Yeah, this thing is just loaded to the hilt. Loaded, loaded, loaded. There's your left mirror, no problem. Oh, you know what this thing has? It's really cool. Check this out. You spin this around, and look at that. The mirror folds itself in. So it's got like the fold-in mirror thing, and they are heated mirrors as well, as you can see by the little heated symbol there. So that's pretty neat, this car. Remote keyless entry on the key, of course. I think I only have one key, just so you know. It's got the remote for the trunk and for the gas cap. And you can, of course, lock the trunk there if you want. You know, make it like a valet kind of thing where the valet can't get into your trunk. So let's take a look around the outside. Before we do that, oh, 3-person memory seat, power seat, of course. And look at that seat. It's just this car really represents the 108,000 miles it has on it. It's absolutely in fantastic shape. It's beautiful. It does have cruise control. And like I said, I've pretty much tried every feature on this car. And to the best of my knowledge, it all works exactly as it's supposed to. And here's your seat. Forwards. Backwards, of course. You know, up, down, your seat back there. Down and up. And of course, here's your floor. There you can see it's nice and clean. I mean, it needs a little vacuuming right now, but other than that, you know, pretty darn nice. All right, let's go around. We got aluminum alloy wheels. The only thing I can tell you about the wheels, it is missing the little Volkswagen inserts. Now I'll do my little handy dandy thing here with the, this tells you how much tread is left, and I'm going to tell you right now up front, yeah, it's got about 3/32 of tread left. So the front tire on the left side is in not that great. Not something you have to worry about as far as driving at home. It's not unsafe. I've never felt unsafe driving the car, but I would say before winter, you're probably going to want to put some tires on the front at least. Let's see what the back ones say. Ooh, they feel pretty good, actually. They're not great. They're 6/30 seconds, but that's only halfway, so you definitely don't need to replace them. All right, at least on this side. Let's go around here and then we'll do the conclusion. All right, this side, this tire is, that one is, yeah, 6/30 seconds, right around there. And the right front tire, and let's see what that says. And that one's around 4/30 seconds. Yeah, so what I would do, at least for now, you know, until you decide you want to get tires for it, I would take the 2 best tires on the 2 best wheels and put them in the front. You want to have your best. Actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I wouldn't even bother. This is all-wheel drive. You don't even have to do that. I'm so accustomed to these things being front-wheel drive. I just leave it the way it was until you feel like it putting tires on it. All right, the body, right front fender, looks pretty nice. No nicks, no dings, no dents, no rust. A couple minor scratches. Same thing with the door here. You can see it's got a little scratch there. But other than that, no rust, no dings. Let's open this up for you. You guys can take a look. Look at this, power seat on this side. You can see how nice the interior is. Yeah, it definitely has at least 8 airbags in this thing. At least. I don't know, there may be more, but I can only guarantee that it's got 8. All right, here's your door jamb. So you can see, very, very, very clean car. There's your door panel on the driver or passenger side front. And we'll do the door frame itself. And here's where it really means something. Look down here at how clean this is. There's no rust, no corrosion starting. Yeah, this is a really, really nice car. All right, here we'll do your little spider there. Do your roof. As you can see, a couple minor scratches, but nothing overall. Very, very nice looking car. All right, here's your rear seat. Here's the rear floor. As you can see, the rear seat, of course, is in beautiful condition. The leather, beautiful. Let's do your door jamb. And again, super clean. There's your door panel. And of course, we'll do the door frame. And again, coming down into the critical spot, as you can see, no corrosion whatsoever. Right rear quarter panel, looks like no nicks, no dings, no scratches. The bumper covers, it's got a little couple scrapes right there. No big deal. Overall, though, the rear bumper is in actually really nice condition, as you can see. Hasn't been backed into a lot of stuff, doesn't have a lot of scratches or scrapes on it. Take a look underneath. And of course, here's your trunk area. And I have to say, this is a pretty substantial trunk. It's got a lot of room in this baby. It's even got the pass-through for the long objects. This is something interesting, something I always liked when the cars did this. You see the hinge here? It's called an outboard hinge, meaning it's not a gooseneck. A lot of cars have the gooseneck that goes in here like this, and that takes up a lot of your luggage space. This one has the outboard hinges, which means that they don't take up your luggage space. And of course, you can see the trunk deck lid itself, very nice. There you go, Passat. It's got the V6, as I said, the 4motion, all-wheel drive. A couple of minor little scratches on the back, but not bad. There's only one area of concern on this car, and I'll show that to you in a minute. Other than that, the car is in super clean condition on the body also. You can see, left rear quarter panel nice. Roof also, very nice condition. All right, let's check out. This is the left rear passenger area we're looking at now. Here's your airbag. Here's your floor. There we go. Here's your door jamb. The door panel, beautiful condition. And of course, the door frame itself, again, as you can see, particularly nice and clean. Very, very nice. All right, first area of concern. There is a dent on this door. Now, I didn't even check into this, and I probably should have. You might be able to have the paintless dent guy poke this back out because it doesn't look like the paint has cracked or it hasn't, done any of that. And that would actually go a long way for making this car super nice. All right, here, this is your driver's door jamb. we'll do the driver's door frame. And again, it's as I expected, super clean all the way around. Not one tiny little evidence of any kind of corrosion. Yeah, so except for that little dent right there, which I feel really stupid now that I didn't have that taken out, the car is ultra clean. Left front fender, no nicks, no dings, no scratches, and of course, certainly no corrosion. Coming around to the front bumper. Headlights look very clean. They're not all fogged over or anything like that. Down low, see it's got the factory fog lights. And even down low, you can see this car was never abused. I mean, it's not all busted up like you see on some of these cars. It's not all, I don't know which one we call it, you know, scratched and horribly anyway. And of course, here's underneath. There you go. Here's the most impressive part about this car, though. This has the 30-valve V6 engine, and let me tell you something. This thing is quiet, it's smooth, it has plenty of power, and you still get pretty darn good gas mileage. You probably get 25 miles to the gallon, maybe better, on the highway. A little less around town, but slinging an all-wheel drive mid-sized car around with a 6-cylinder engine and getting that kind of gas mileage, that's pretty impressive to me. Oh, you are going to need to get one of these. They're not that expensive, but that one's kind of shot. But as you can see also under the hood, very nice, very clean. All right, close the hood. Even the hood isn't like filled with scratches. It's really, really nice. Overall, super nice, super clean car. Again, keep in mind it's almost a 15-year-old car now, 14-year-old car actually. It does have low mileage and it looks it. Also, if you live in the great state of New Jersey, you get the advantage of an inspection sticker that's valid until May of 2015. So that gives you, geez, probably, yeah, well over 6 months, probably almost 10 months before you need to even worry about getting this thing through inspection. But you know what? I would have no qualms about saying, in my opinion, as nice as this car runs and is, you know, as clean as it seems to be, I don't think you'd have any trouble getting this through inspection in any state. But the main thing, of course, is going to be how does it run? How does it go down the road? And that's what I'm going to show you next. We're going to take it for a test drive. All right, folks, one thing I always try to do is show you that this vehicle starts equally as well cold and warm. Now, of course, I started this vehicle up ice cold this morning, so you got to witness that. And now it's sat idle for a while. It's up to temperature, and I'm going to show you that it'll start again now. And you pretty much want to do this on any vehicle you look at, whether you buy from me or not. You want to see them start cold and you want to see them start warm because different things can manifest themselves. One thing I didn't mention before, and I guess I should now, I just noticed it, this does have electronic climate control and ice cold air conditioning. I mean, like freeze you out of the car cold air conditioning. In fact, I got to raise the temperature right now because it's a little too cold. As I said before, it's a 5-speed automatic transmission with the auto stick or whatever Volkswagen calls it. Basically what that means is you can kind of like shift it yourself. So I'm going to do that first. We'll go down with me shifting, and then we'll come back in automatic. So here we go. All-wheel drive, as I said. What a great car for the winter. Smooth, quick. Fourth gear, up to 60 miles an hour. Now we're in 5th gear. I got to slow down. There's a school bus ahead of me, of course. And then you just pop it over. Now it's in regular drive where you just step on the gas and don't worry about a thing, which is pretty much where 99.9% of the people keep their vehicle all the time. But they offer that little feature, and I don't know why, but they do. As you can see, it's smooth, it's quiet. Take my hands off the wheel. You can see tracks down the road very nice and straight. I mean, I just have nothing but wonderful things to say about this car. I feel really good about selling this car, and that whoever ends up with it, I think is going to be really happy they bought this car. I know I'm happy I got it, that I can offer it to somebody. I usually don't get cars that are actually this low a mileage and this nice, believe it or not. Now here we go. And you can see it just shifted right up through the gears, nice and smooth. We're at 60 miles an hour. No drama, no fuss, just beautiful. I'm going to pull into a lot across the street from my place here. I'll do a brake test for you guys. I'll try to describe how the brake feels, what I know. It's the best I can do on a video, but one thing you can do is keep your eyes on the top of the steering wheel, and what you want to look for is you want to make sure that the wheel doesn't like swing wildly to the left, wildly to the right. That means there's a brake balance problem, indicating maybe a larger brake problem. All right, I usually do this at about 20-25 miles an hour, and I do it on a patch of loose gravel. And that way we can see, you know, how it stops on not so great conditions. Hands off the wheel, and okay, really good. I don't know if you could hear it or not, but I could. Being I was on loose gravel, and you notice the steering wheel stayed stock still, but it did vibrate a little bit. That's a good sign. That means that the anti-lock braking system in this car, which it does have, works exactly as it should. Stop the car quickly, in a straight line. Like I said, this is going to be, I'll tell you what, this would be a fantastic car for, especially since kids love Volkswagens. This would be a great car for the new driver, or even if you have a small family and you need a good, reliable, safe car. Think about it. All-wheel drive, 8 airbags, anti-lock brakes. I mean, and there's nothing you need to do to this car. I mean, really, I would think about the only thing I could think of you might want to do to this car is maybe change the oil. You know, because people just like to know when the last oil change was, and I can't tell you exactly when that was. So, other than that, man, you're going to get yourself one heck of a car. Now, I'm going to take the camera out, do a little recap for us. This is a 2001 Volkswagen Passat V6 4motion with 108,093 miles, of which I put over 600 of those on it. Had 107, obviously, when I got it. Why? Because the car runs great. It's fun to drive. Love the car. Now, I'll take a walk around. Let me get this camera here. And I'm going to take a walk around with the camera outside, because I pulled it out into the sun, so you can get a little better view of how awesome this car actually is. All right, we'll just go do that. Like I said, the only irregularity on this car at all is that little spot right there on the left rear door where there's a little dent down there. And chances are you could probably get the paintless dent guy, I don't know, maybe 80 bucks. Have that popped out. And like I said, I really regret that I didn't do that, but too late now. Oh, there is one Volkswagen center cap on the right front wheel. Again, $5 a piece probably. You can get replace those. Get them right off of eBay if you want. All right, well, here you go. If you need a reliable, economical, 5-passenger, just awesome running all-wheel drive vehicle with low mileage and at a very inexpensive price, this would be the perfect car for you. And as I always do, I hope this goes to a good home. Thanks.